And she was like, no, she was like, why would you want a sports bra for an A cup? And I was like, because I do. She was like, but why do you want a sports bra for an A cup? As if this is some terrible phenomena, or, that women with small breasts don't want to be held in more. I don't know. Like, it's just like, okay, it doesn't matter why. Please just get me what I'm asking for. So she went around and looked in the exact same sessions that I liked in, and she couldn't find any. She's like, oh, I don't know, I don't think we have any. And went over this other section, actually did find some for me, which is good. I tried them on, and I ended up buying 2. Yeah, so I was happy with that, but, like, does it really matter why? No. Fuck off. Yeah, so that was annoying. Another thing, like, I don't know, just, yeah, I don't like the way women's clothes are cut. I don't like a lot of the colors. I don't like the patterns. I don't like how they look on me, etc., etc., etc. I like guys' clothes. The end. Wearing a dress, again, extremely uncomfortable, unless it's really long. If it's long, you can't see my legs, you can't really see my figure much, then it's not that bad, but I definitely prefer to wear a suit. Definitely prefer to wear pants and a tie, shirt. Definitely prefer to wear a suit. I feel way more elegant and way less like, people are gonna see me. I feel powerful and I feel confident wearing men's clothing. Moving on to what I like about seeing myself as a man is that I do like feeling, and I do feel sexy. I feel confident. I feel playful. I feel full of life. I feel happy. You can probably tell by my face how I feel seeing myself as a man versus seeing myself as a woman. I'm probably smiling a heck of a lot more. I like how I feel when I think of myself as a man, and I do feel more confident like that. I would like to be strong. I would like to have muscle and to be able to see the muscle growth on my arms, my legs, everywhere. I would like to have a beard. Oh my goodness, I think I would be so hot with a beard. But I don't have one. I've tried. I've had, I've cut my hair and then, put it on my face with gel. And it worked. It was great. It didn't last the whole night, but whatever. I felt so incredibly hot. I felt so much more confident. I would like to have the male privilege of, I don't even know what it is, I would like to have the male privilege of being confident, of being trusted by other men, of, just being in a room full of other guys, a room full of whatever, and not feeling awkward, and not feeling like either they're gonna hit on me, or, I'm weird because I kind of look like them, but kind of don't. I wanna fit in with other guys. I mean, some guys I do, and they're great, they're fine. Other guys I feel very awkward around, very weird. I don't know. I think just even less what other people think of me. I don't really care what other people think of me. I care about what I think other people are thinking about me. Because people can think what they want, and they can act how they want, but if I think that they're acting in a positive way, that matters more than if they think they're acting in a positive way. Because I interpret things the way I will react to them. It's hard to explain, but it's kind of like... No, it's hard to explain. Never mind. Moving on. I would also like to have a deeper voice. I feel like my voice is pretty deep already for a girl. I actually, oddly enough, my voice did crack going through puberty. Not as much as most guys, but it did a little bit. Yeah. Some things I would not like about being a guy would be sweating. I don't like sweating. It's not hot. It's kind of gross. I don't really like body hair, but my dad isn't hairy, so I don't assume I would be. I don't think I would bald either, because my dad isn't bald. Yeah. But I also don't like how, I think, or at least how studies show that people don't talk to men as much as they talk to women. I think that would be hard for me. Yeah, it wouldn't be good. Or, like, not that it wouldn't be good, it just wouldn't be great. I also don't want to come out, which I will talk about later. Yeah. So I talked to my mom about this a little bit last year, around Christmas time, and, I kind of like what she said. She said that, you know, Sasha, this makes a lot more sense than you being gay. I was actually really taken back by that. I was really like, wow, Mom, thanks. Like, you understand. Thank you. This is great. But then she went on and she compared it to buying a car, which is kind of interesting. She had just bought a car, and she seemed to like it. She seemed to like it a lot. She said it was really great, that it looked really nice, and that whatever. It had great gas mileage and, like, whatever. But she said, you know, it can have all these things, but in the end, it's just a car. And that was, her saying that really made me, like, kind of angry, actually. It's like, you know, this isn't just a car, this is me, this is my life. But now that I think about it, I think about it as, yeah, it is just a car, but it's really important. Or my body, in this case, analogies, I hope you get it. In this case, like, I just kind of thought about, you know, it is just a car. It gets you around. You can do stuff with it. Maybe play some music, if you have that option. You still have to drive around. You still have to buy gas for it. But if it doesn't suit your lifestyle, you're not going to enjoy it as much. For example, if you have a little Civic hatchback, and you like going 4x4ing, or you live out in the woods and there is no main road, and it snows, or it's muddy all the time, or whatever, that car will not suit you. That car will not fit your needs, and I think you need a new car, you know? So, if that car isn't making you happy, or fitting your lifestyle, then maybe you should think about getting a new car. So that's my response to her. But another issue that she brought up is, a car is still a car. Basically saying that it doesn't really matter if you're a boy or a girl. When I was a kid growing up, she would always tell me, girls can do the same thing boys can do. And boys can do the same thing girls can do. There's no difference, you know? Like, people may put you in these categories, but it doesn't really matter.